Hi everyone, and welcome back to the series where I am using Articulate Storyline as I would a game engine. So let us jump right in the demo. So the first thing that I did, I revamped the interface. Here we have a new character screen, and we have 3 skills that I chose to focus on. For now, only active skill is active listening. And as you can see, it looks, I would say, prettier, and hopefully you agree. We can manipulate active listening from this interface. So whenever I am adding a level of skill, I'm going to have additional options showing up in the game itself. But for now, we will go back to the regular one, and now we have a couple of new characters. So we have this little guy over there. If I come next to him, of course, I have a dialogue option. But an interesting thing is that the name of the character, what the character is saying, and the options are actually going to change randomly whenever I restart the game. This is done using JavaScript so that I don't have to create so many variables or states. But what we have here is, this is just a demo, and this is randomly generated with ChatGPT content-wise. Any character that you interact with in the game, you can have as many random characters as you want, will have the 3 options that you can select from. And the idea is that you can select an option which, of course, answers to what the character is saying in a way that and demonstrates active listen. So I'm trying to solve this puzzle, and hey, I just want to hear out what you're saying. What have you tried so far? We have a second dialogue. Morgan explains what steps she's taken, and we have this pop-up saying that our active listening increased for 1 level. If we go back to our character stats, you can see that everything is updated. Okay, so for the sake of the demo, I'm going to lower this just to show you what do we have next. So this is Karen. She has her little toy, Puffy. And if I come to Karen again, I have my dialogue option. And she will ask me, do I want to meet Puffy? So I can do different things. I can talk with her. I can just say, hey, it's a cute toy. Or I can just leave. So depending on what I do with Karen here, my choice as a player or as a learner will affect all other choices that I have in this little demo. So what I do with Karen will affect the dialogue options that I'm going to have with a receptionist. So in case that I just ignore Karen and just walk to the receptionist now, receptionist says, hey, how can I help you? Karen is moving away. And I can say, I want to see a general manager. And the receptionist is all like, oh, sorry, sir, I can't help you with that. Return a bit later. Okay. So in case that I actually had higher level of active listening here, for now, for the demo purposes, this will work. And if I come to the receptionist now, you can see the same dialog options. We have this little new text box over there, which showcases, okay, me as a player, I know a bit more about active listening. I'm able also to read nonverbal cues. And you can see that, okay, this guy is polite enough, but there is something cold edge behind his smile. And now we have a new option because we have active listening too, which will help us establish rapport. So if we look from the perspective of branching scenario, this is a redemption path that we can potentially take. Because as you have seen previously, if we just ignore Karen, we cannot see general manager. And if I do this, we actually get +1 to reputation with this specific character. And we'll learn a bit more. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Karen. She got emotional about after a response about Puffy. Okay, we haven't responded or anything, but it doesn't matter. And she went to find her dad. And now we know that actually Karen is a daughter of this general manager. And if we ask our receptionist now, can we see the general manager? He'll say, of course, we just go follow Karen, and she went to see her dad. If we replay the slide, I want to show you what happens if I just speak with Karen and talk a bit about the toy. So I ask her what Puffy likes doing. She's all happy and yay. He likes decent parties and telling secrets, but only to nice people. Cool, okay. And then we continue to the receptionist. And now we can say, okay, there are different options here now. That was sweet. We found time. She's a bit lonely. Dad is busy. How can I help you? And now if we want to see a general manager, we will have the same dialogue. Of course, you can go and see him. Okay, so this was the core of the demo. What I wanted to show here is how we can create a branching scenario, actually a branching scenario-like experience, which puts player or learner in active position and creates the experience where player or learner actually feels that their decision matter, that they have agency in this game and in this experience. So to summarize, we have a new UI, a new dialogue system, we have new characters, randomly generated characters, and that you can use in order to, in essence, grind your way through the game. We have a decision-making system, we have a branching system set in place, and that's it for now. So what I'm planning to do next is I will probably complete only the path with active listening. I will add some more characters. I will hopefully add a dad over there. Like, I would like to make this as unified experience, like something that will be called a vertical slice. So at the moment, I haven't created other rooms and experiences in the other rooms. So that might be one of the things that I will be focusing on, except if you don't have any additional requests or ideas. Also, I was thinking about making some sort of series around this, how you can make it. Some people reached out, so I would like to know in the comments or write me directly about, like, is that something that you might find interesting? And yeah, so that's it for now, and I hope to see you in some other video. Bye.